Hello everyone, welcome to a map guide for Streets of Tarkov. This is gonna cover the best loot and also extractions. Before we start walking around the map, there is a few keys you wanna get that aren't too expensive. The first one is the Concordia apartment 34 room key, which at the time of recording was 15,000 rubles on the flea market. The second key is the Concordia apartment 64 key, which at the time of recording was 118,000 rubles on the market. The third key is the Concordia apartment 64 office room key. And the fourth one is the Concordia security room key. So these four keys are now for the same area on the map, the Concordia building, as you can see right here. In total, it will be about 200 to 300,000 rubles, but they are definitely worth it. Now the next keys I'm going to tell you about is the more expensive keys on the map that have all the best loot on Streets of Tarkov. The first one is the Iron Gate key, which at the time of this recording costs 300,000 rubles on the market. The second one is the Abandoned Factory Marked key, which is about 600,000 rubles on the market right now. You used to be able to jump down through a window, so you did not need this key before, but that was recently patched, and now you need this key to get into the marked room. I would say it's not really worth buying, because most of the time you will not find any good loot in this marked room. But I will open it once during this video so you can see what's in there. It's a very hit and miss room. So I don't think it's worth the risk of only having 10 uses. The last good key for this map is the Chekannaya 15 apartment key, and you cannot find this on the market unless you're sitting there refreshing over and over again. You can only find it on the flea market for barters, and that is because this is maybe the best room in the entire game. It's full of gold spawns and everyone wants this key. There's also a task inside, so it's like one of the best rooms. Also got a quest inside it. The best bet for this key is doing intelligence folder scav cases in your hideout. That's how I got mine. You also want to get the stair landing key on the flea market, which is about 20,000 rubles at the time of recording. This key will let you escape a building where the Chekannaya 15 apartment key is used, so you don't have to go all the way back around with the front entrance where people can be camping for you. There's also way more keys for the map, but these are the essential ones. The rest of the keys for the map has some filing cabinets in them, has some safes. I'll show some of the other keys during the loot guide, but I've shown you the most important ones for now. So let's get right into the map, shall we? We're loading now into an offline raid. We're gonna start with the loot guide. I'll show a map where we are on the map, and then after that we will take the extracts. Alright, so we're now at Streets of Tarkov, and you're wondering where the hell are we? Well, I've used 2 months to study this map, play it. This is basically the binding of the map. This is the middle road between every building of the map. To the left here we have Lexos. It will be to your north left of where we're standing. Because all the way to the south of the map, right here, is the car extract, the Primorsky Avenue taxi that you need for a quest from Therapist, I'm pretty sure. Then you have right here to our east the cinema. So what we're gonna do, because you will obviously not be spawning here when you play any runs, this is just so you get an overview of where locations of buildings are. We're gonna head over to the Concordia building, which is all the way to the west side of the map, the bottom left of the map. Go southwest. We're gonna start a loot guide from there. Okay, we're now over at the Concordia building. We're gonna head in here into the apartment number 1. You can go through this door and go left and around, or you can straight up jump through this window right here, which is what I do. We're gonna head upstairs, the 3rd floor. Open this door. And take a left. Take a right. Go in here. This will be our first locked room. This is the Concordia 34 apartment key. In here, you have multiple gold spawns. As you see right here, we have a gold chain right now. A horse. And then you can also get a lion and bitcoins. I've had a lion spawn on this bed. Bitcoin spawn on this table. Also, when you loot in here, watch out for the construction site. This turret right here, if a scav's on it, can shoot you and kill you in one shot. Always make sure that you don't get killed by that LMG. It is pretty scary. Alright, we're gonna go through this apartment here. You have some food spawns in this kitchen. There's a chocolate. You can get sugars, of course, which is the most valuable thing you want to get. And go out here. Go downstairs. Go through this door. Now we're gonna go into building 3. We're gonna go up to the 2nd floor. We're taking a right. There you have Concordia 64. This room is the one you want to loot. Nothing else in here. You can see we have a cat right now. A teapot. And here on the floor you can get bitcoins. Really good room. He's only like 100k. I already made my money back from purchasing the key. Come in here. There's a lot of lion spawns here. You have power bank spawn. And while you're in here, like we talked about before, this is the office room key for Concordia 64. Might as well loot this while you're here. You can get a GPU on the table here, where the CPU fan is. Same right here. And you also have a computer. And that's all you want to loot here. You take a quick run in here, you go back outside. You have a scav you can loot as well. Scav bodies is one of the best loot pools in the game. So also always nice to check. So we went all the way down now into the parking garage. There spawns a lot of scavs down here, so be careful. I've had 6-7 scavs spawn here. You should have just go straight ahead. Turn on right. You see the red light. You're now at the Concordia security room. There's a quest for this as well. Be not too expensive. In here you have weapon attachments on this table. Weapon attachment on this table. On this table. You have 2 PCs. And a safe. So that's it for the Concordia area. That is the rooms you want to check. Also, while we're here at the Concordia area, there is a cheeky little stash right over here. Alright, so we have covered Concordia. Now we're gonna go into the construction site. Like I said before, there could be scavs on this turret. There can be scavs all the way around here. A little hidden place here between the shacks is a little ammo box and the ammo spawn, which is really nice. Sometimes you can get really good ammo there. People usually don't loot that. In here you have a duffel bag, 2 jackets for keys. Here's one of the random keys you can also get if you want to. It is the construction site bunkhouse key. It is pretty risky to loot because the Concordia building can see you. The street can see you. You have 2 jackets in here for key spawns. And a duffel bag, just like the little shack down there. Barrack. You have two toolboxes right here. You have one jacket in this little shack. You have a duffel bag in there. You have a stash down here. I don't really come here and loot that often, but in case you're doing scav runs, I will still show the little construction area. This place is good for scav runs in my opinion. Weapon attachments up here. You have some grenade boxes. You have more weapon attachment spawns. You have a toolbox over here in the corner. Alright, we're gonna head downstairs and get out of the construction site now. We're heading now over to the Chekannaya 15 building. This is honestly where most PvP will happen. A lot of people come to loot this building. It is the best on the map. You run along the building right here. Go into this hole on the left. You go in here, close this door. Then you can check this corner right here. The first door to your right. Right here it can spawn gold spawns. Where I'm checking right now. In this corner. You also have a dead scav body right there. Which is also for a task later on. Connected to the Chekannaya 15 apartment key. I usually close this door. Then I know I have control over the building. Because they can only come in from this door. Or from that door. The hole we just went through. That's the only two entrances to this whole building. Alright, so the loot starts over here. You run down, jump through here. You can start looting. I haven't personally found anything in this bookshelf here. Mostly it's more gold spawns in this next room over. But you have a PC here. You have some PC parts and stuff can spawn here, like a GPU. This room here, a friend of mine has found a Bitcoin in the book. And I have personally found a vase sitting right there in the shelf. There's also been a line there before. I think I have a picture of me finding a vase. The next room, you know, some industrial loot and stuff like that. Drills. Also spawns food here as well. It's not only, you know, technical loot. A lot of cloth fibers right now. Go through this door. You don't have to waste your time looting down here. There's nothing. You go to your right. You open this door. You wanna go downstairs after you close the door behind you. Check inside this box right here. I have found bitcoins and stuff in this box. Then you wanna go up to the third floor. Open this door. So this is where the iron gate key is for. That is 300k on the market. The reason is that there is multiple Bitcoin spawns and more stuff behind each of them. This one is always open. I never really found anything in here. But if you do have the iron gate key, behind this bed, it will spawn stuff on the floor. This is where I found a Bitcoin before. Right now we have SG6, really good stim. Then you open the cell gate 2. Or cell number 2. Same deal here, behind the bed. Right here, where the juice is right now. It doesn't hurt to look while you're here. Then you have cell 1, which is for a task. I think there are also gold spawns here on the ground, but I haven't found any myself. But you have 2 scav bodies you can loot. They're always good to check out. Alright, so now we're gonna drop down in this hole. And this is where the Chekannaya 15 apartment key is for. That is really hard to get. But before we go in there, here in this room to the left there is a task as well for prepper. This guide is not covering tasks, but I will just tell you so you know for later. So here we have a sugar spawn. But what you really want to come for is over here by the washing machine. Because right here I found a GPU. Here on the ground I found a Tetris before. as you can see. You come back this way, crawl, get up. This is the Chekannaya 15 key, if you do have it. What you also can do with this room, you can jump on this little bookshelf. You can kind of see what's inside, if you're paying attention. Yeah, I think I saw a clock in there, a hard drive. But like I said, this key is almost impossible to get unless you're really lucky. I've never seen it spawn in a jacket before. But in this room, you have all kind of spawns. Right here on this chair, over here on this table. In this room, right now it's a G phone, there's a hard drive. You have a clock, golden rooster there on the bottom. But all these spawns right here, you can get Bitcoin, Bitcoin lines, Bitcoins there. You can get Bitcoins here, radios. I would say this is the best room in the whole game. Alright, so the reason we wanted to buy these stairs landing key is because when you have looted this room and the whole building, let's say you don't have this room, and you still come through here and looted the building. Instead of going all the way back through the entrances, you can open this door with the stairs key. And you can drop down. Remember where we had the body before? You can drop straight down here and get out. Of course, people can be camping this door and stuff, but you have the high ground, right? So that's it for the Chekannaya 15 building. A lot of good spawns in here. Also a high PvP area. We just exited the Chekannaya 15 building. We're gonna head over to the pharmacy and the post office. This is also a high traffic area because there is a sky bridge on top, which is a good sniper spot, but also has quests in them as well. But you want to come along this wall. Alright, you want to go across here. There's sky bridge. You want to go into this door. Come up here. Few floors. I don't know why the doors are open on an offline raid. I think this door is closed normally. But the main area here you wanna loot. There is some duffel bags and stuff, but you wanna jump across here over the hole. Take a right, go left. In this oven right here by the pig, it spawns bitcoins, lions, all that gold spawn you want. Then you have some food spawns and stuff on the table there. You have a stim spawn in this room right here on the desk, as well on the floor. Nothing there right now. Then you can come, I guess you can also come into this room right here. I think I've seen some sugars and stuff like that in here. Mostly food spawns. Like I said before, this map is great for scav runs. You have stuff everywhere. I will come down. Jump across here. A good tip, by the way, if you hear someone jumping while they're in this building, they're most likely jumping over this locker. So you can kind of tell that they're upstairs if you hear that. Look at this, you have some dry fuel right here. You have also duffel bags. I love looting duffel bags, I'm just not gonna do it because of the guide being longer. And right here is some good spawns as well. I have found a radio here before. And in the little stroller as well. You can get some nice loot. Alright, then you're gonna come downstairs. If you take a right, you'll get outside. which is, this is where you came in before. So what you are gonna do is you're gonna take a left, go through here. Then you're gonna open this door. Not that one, this door. Where there are 2 pigs, and by those 2 pigs, you have a gold spawn. I just found a Rolex, and then you have full of sugars. There's PCs to loot in here. Filing cabinet. And if you go longer down, open this door. Come over here. Take it right. There's also one room I like to loot. It spawns sugars, it spawns diaries, like loose loot diaries here. In these shelves too. You got a lot of filing cabinets. There'll be some computers in here. More filing cabinets. Overall, the pharmacy and the office is really good, and people know that. That's why they come here. But I will always go here if you go on a scav run, in case people have missed something and stuff like that. Like you have meds, you have vodka. Okay, we're going back now where we came from. There's the room with the piggies. And you're gonna open this door to the right. Go through here, get into a restaurant. And this is where you'll see the main street, the avenue, and the hotel on the other side. Alright, we're all the way north on Primorsky Avenue. Remember where we started the whole video? It was on the south side, close to the taxi extract. That's all the way down at the bottom. We went through this little restaurant. We're looking at the hotel. Be aware, Killa can spawn right here. He can also spawn in the middle. And if he sees you, you know what's gonna happen. So about the hotel, I am not really a fan of looting it. I think it takes too much time to go around it, and there isn't enough worth getting in the hotel. You have a key upstairs that is for a quest, but that's about it. I will still go over the hotel so that you can see where that quest room is, as well as the little dentist office. So we're coming down here to the hotel. Killa was sitting right here when he killed me and a friend. Also, do not cross towards the north side here. If you go past the sign onto that road, you're gonna get sniped by an invisible sniper scav. You do get a warning over here. I think there is a sign here somewhere as well. But there is a little sign here that tells you about it. And yeah, I've died here before. It looks like you can get cross the street, but you can't. Anyways, you come over here, you take a right. This is the way up to the hotel. But before we go there, we're gonna go into this little dentist area. You have 2 filing cabinets over here, which is really good for, you know, keys, key cards, stuff like that. Then you have 3 lootable dentist offices, where you can find stims, meds, all that kind of stuff, saliva kits. Maybe you need the quest that you have early on. That's the first one. Second one. We're not really getting any loot, but it's an IFAK. It depends what you're after, you know? Maybe you're here to make money, loot those gold rooms. Maybe you need some quests done. Might as well check the med spawns then. Yeah, that is the 3 dentist offices. But like I said before, I don't like looting the hotel. It's not a lot of stuff here. As you can see in the dentist area, there's 1 IFAK. Alright, we're coming up to the hotel. Gonna run around the corner here. We have a little room here, 218. Nothing much really in this room. They also have these small safes which you can open with the lighthouse key. The USEC 2, I think it's the USEC 2 second safe key. I have opened them before, but I never find anything inside any of them. So I don't think they have spawned loot in them yet. So you should not waste your time and on them. All right, here we have Hotel 215. So there's 2 hotel keys. There's 215 and 206. I'm pretty sure 215 is a task key. You have to go into this room here for a quest. I'll pull it up on the screen which quest it is. And you have to pick up something in here, I'm pretty sure. A flash drive. Run down. We have 206 here on the left. I don't think this is for a quest. But there is a dead scav you can loot here. Another one of those safes that don't spawn anything. And you have a little view here on the backside if someone is running to one of the extracts where you need a green flare. But if you are gonna... If you do hear somebody, you can go in here to 207. Go out here and bang. You have a really good view of a guy running in the back and running towards the extract from here. Because the extract is over here. And if you hear someone under you running, they're most likely running here because they know they'll get sniped if they go this way. So if someone's running under you, come up here and try to shoot him down from here. My favorite place to loot in the hotel is actually not these open rooms, but this little washing room or whatever, storage room right here. There's been a sledgehammer in here before. I found bolts, all that kind of stuff around here. Then you have a little body here you can loot, chilling in the chair. You can either go down here, which is the main stairs to the front side, or you can go down right here on this middle stairs that takes you straight to the extract. So that was the hotel, and since we barely have any time left on this raid timer, I'll show you how far you can go before you start getting sniped by the sniper scav. I think the him is right here. And I think you can survive too. If you run back fast enough, you can survive it. You suck! Anyways, we're now outside the Pinewood Hotel. And this part is a little optional, because it's mostly for if you need a sledgehammer to take down your wall, or for the marked room. If you have decided to buy that for 500k plus. With the hotel right in front of us, we are gonna look towards the east, where the sewer river extract is. And also next to this office building that also... Okay, Thunder. That also has a task inside it. I will pull it up on the stream, which task it is, in case you want to do that. But we're gonna run between that and this little building. We're gonna come through here. Run through this little archway. We're gonna open this little gate door. And we're gonna run inside this little warehouse. Go through here on the right. And you can tell by the walls, if you see these little like glass walls, that you're in the right building. You have some technical boxes here as well, but you're gonna wanna go upstairs. This is where sledgehammers can spawn. All the way around here, if you need that for your wall. You can spawn here on the ground. You can spawn in the side rooms. I mean, at this point, you can basically buy it on the flea market, but you might be a new player and you want to try the new map. You don't have the flea market yet. You can try and get a Sledgehammer in here. The second good spot for Sledgehammer, I would say, is woods. But anyways, you come through this long hallway, you take the first left, then you go straight through. And here you have the marked room. Like I said before, you used to be able to cheese it and jump through a window. They fix it. Now you have to open it with a key. As you can see, the window is completely blocked. And of course, in the marked room, it is a hit or miss. Mostly, it is very shit. We have some termite in here. That is probably like 50k. A tube. That's probably another, what, 10, 20. I'll just pick up everything in the marked room right now, just so we can see what we get. We paid 500k for it. It has 10 uses. As you can tell, I mean, this is mostly garbage. I would say this is probably, you know, at max 100k, 110k. So I mean, if you get 100k every time you come in, I guess you're gonna profit. But yeah, it's up to you if you want to get this key or not. I don't recommend it. Alright, I ran outside from the little marked area. We're back where we started. It's the taxi extract. Down there is the hotel, although in the end. So now we're gonna cover basically the middle part of the map, which is the Lexos building. This is also very, very high traffic area for PvP because it's in the middle. You have spawns all the way around the building, Concordia over there, and you know, over here by the cinema. So this building has a lot of action most of the time. But when you come in here for loot, you have a lot of weapon boxes. You have some duffel bags over here. I personally don't loot here because it's a high traffic area and it also isn't that good of a loot. But if I were to come up here, I would loot some of these weapon boxes for attachments. There is a med spawn on this couch for your Salevas and all that. Your duffel bag. Now, I didn't mention this key for good keys to get because it is only basically for a quest. But I also got this in a intelligence folder, Lexos closed section key, car dealership closed section key. This key you will not get on the market. It is sold out all the time because it's for the quest. Peacekeeper gives you the other one, but you need to get the hold of this one yourself. If you do get hold of it, in here you do have some gold spawns and stuff like that. You have a box here, which I think is a tech box, technical supply box. Here's some technical spawns in the shelf. The gold spawn, however, is in the director office. This is where I found, I think I found a Bitcoin on his desk or one of these cabinets. Alright, we're going down. Out to the back here. Inside this little med room here with the car is another quest. I'll pull it up on the screen. You wanna crawl in here. And you're supposed to pick up something in here. A syringe. There's something. You have a med box here. You have a med box here. You have stim spawns all over the place. On this box in the corner here, there's stim spawns. There's another med box there. There's a stim, morphine, more meds. You can also jump through this. And they will spawn stuff on this shelf. But basically, mostly only medical supplies. Now, I know other guides go over all these containers and tell you, oh, there's weapon boxes and stuff, but I don't think you should use your time looting these weapon boxes at all. You could come here and loot this technical box right there. And you really want the key cards for the labs, or you know, the Jaeger task to deliver lab cards. You have a filing cabinet in here. I'm pretty sure in here as well you have 2 of them. Right there on the floor, you have 2 of them here. A lot of filing cabinets in this building. As well as upstairs, which is also a key. This is the Supply Department Director Office key. Here you have more cabinets and a safe you cannot loot because it's locked. But there is an open door here you can go if you don't have the key. 2 more filing cabinets, and in here as well there's a filing cabinet. 2 more. Well, there's like 6, 7 filing cabinets in this building in total, which is kind of insane if you're trying to get keys. So I definitely think it should check this out here in the bear camp. That's why I'd rather check this building than going around looting some weapon boxes. You get better loot, and you're more safe as well because you're in a building instead of in the open. Alright. We're gonna head over into the back part of the car dealership. A little garage where they work on the cars and stuff. Nothing really going on in here. Nothing crazy. Some toolboxes and stuff. You have duffel bags up here. Ammo spawns. There's a little room here as well. With another duffel bag. And that's about it for this area. Now you can come out on this side. And I'm pretty sure you can jump straight through this window. If you're like in a fight or something, you can like do like a cold matrix move, land on the edge. I've seen it done before. But if you come in here, this is like one of the stores for a quest actually. You go upstairs, there is this room here you can loot. The store manager's key. And in here, there is a duffel bag, there is 2 filing cabinets, and a lootable safe. And instead of going back down, you can straight up drop right here. Boom. And you're inside the Spargia. I think it's called Spargia for the task. One of the stores is also under the Concordia building that we checked before. And there's one store by the hotel. And the last one is the Chekannaya store by the Sewer River Extract. Alright, so that is basically it for the loot guide. Alright, if you skipped straight to the extracts and didn't check out the loot guide, welcome to the extraction guide for Streets of Tarkov. We are right now by the Sewer River Extract. There's also a spawn for PMCs. You can spawn in this little door over there. So we're gonna start our guide right here from the east side of the map, Sewer River, and then I'll show you guys the scav extracts as well while we're going around the map. I'm gonna take this in one go, not skip through it, just so I can show every extract so you don't get confused where we are. Alright, we're at the east side right here now, around Sewer River. The Sewer River is basically down here to the right. This is where you extract as a PMC. Scavs also have an extract here. Entrance to Catacombs. That is the door I talked about, where PMCs can spawn. You go downstairs, you go down here, and that is your scav extract. Alright. Hopefully we can do this in 20 minutes. And with my, is my energy good enough? We'll see. We're now running south from Surrey River towards damaged house. Alright, you take a left. See the damaged house. You go up there. You go all the way along the wall in the end there. And that's your extract for damaged house. We're now over at the cinema. Watch out for scavs right here. They spawn all around the cinema. They spawn on top of the cinema. This is a maybe open extract. The courtyard is sometimes open, sometimes not. Kinda like all gas on customs. If it is open, there will be green smoke around here and you can extract there. If there's no smoke, it is not open. Okay. We're by the cinema, basically southeast of the map. This little ventilation shaft right here is a scav extract, cold ventilation shaft. We're now running southwest, basically, towards the Primorsky Avenue taxi extract. This is where your car extract will spawn. It'll be right here. If you want to take the car extract, you can basically sit here in this corner, wait for it to go, get your task done. So now we're straight up in the middle south of the map, or bottom south. We're just gonna stick to the left here. We're on the corner. Now we're heading like southwest. We're close to the Concordia building, close to Lexos, which is over there. This is the Evacuation Zone, PMC extract, right there. Oh yeah, we have plenty of time to do this. Now we're at the Concordia area. If you are a scav and you're going for the sewer extract, you'll be over here. Sewer extract, boom. So now we're approaching the construction site. Which is basically in the west side of the map. A lot of scavs spawn here as well. They can also sit on that turret, so watch out. This is the collapsed crane extract. And it is right here. This is where you extract. Oh, I almost extract. It's the collapsed crane. Now we're gonna go past the Chekannaya 15 building, where a lot of people loot for gold spawns and stuff like that. But we're just gonna run past it. Because you're looking for an extract right now. You have your bag full of loot. You don't want to mess with that building. Unless you just came out of that building. We're now going northwest of the map towards Scav Checkpoint. Another PMC extract. Scav extract. Not Scav extract. Scav Checkpoint is right here. Now we have a Scav extract. The basement descent, which is right here. This is where you want to extract. I usually lay down right here in the grass if I'm a Scav. It's kind of in the open. Alright, we're gonna head through the office building. Right here, go straight through. Take a left, go through the restaurant. And here we are, back on the main street. We're now all the way at the north side of the map. And this is the Underpass extract. Now take note, if you decide to go down to the Underpass extract from this side, you will aggro the sniper scav. As you can see, there's a sign right here. I don't know why, but when you run down, he'll shoot at you once, he won't hit you. But down there is where the Underpass extract is. You can do it on this side as well. You go down. And basically when you go down the stairs, you just go all the way to the end. The tunnel down there. It is not very long. The reason I'm not going down is because I don't want to come back up and get killed by the sniper scav while I'm showing the last extract. Which is Klimov Street. As you can see on the bottom right corner, it says signal flare area. Okay, here we are by Klimov Street. As you can see on the bottom right, signal flare area, like we talked about before. You shoot a flare up. You have two kind of flares in the game. You have the slaughter reactive signal cartridge that you can buy on the flea market or from one of the traders. But you can also use a flare gun if you have a green cartridge. That will also work. So whichever one you have, if you have the flare gun, if you have the cartridge one, then right here, come up in the sky, shoot it up. You can see, and there's the flare. And you're good to go. Across the street. And there you go, there's your extraction. That was it for the Escape from Tarkov, Streets of Tarkov, loot and extraction guide. I used a long time on this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I've been trying to find out where to loot, where the extractions are for about 2 months now. I didn't want to like rush through a guide. I wanted to make it properly. If you need any help or if you know about more spots on the map that you can loot that I missed, let me know in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I also have a lighthouse loot, rogue extraction guide and stashes up on YouTube if you want to check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Peace.